Hi friends, my name's Angel. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna make my made TBR with my TBR prompt jar. You guys have seen this video a million times already, but you've had this prompt jar here, and it has prompts based on what's on the cover, the genre, the author of the book. You can just use these to help assist picking your TBR off your cart. I've gone back and forth between how many I want to pick this month, because typically I pick 8, but I am going on a 10-day trip in the middle of this month to Scandinavia, which I'm so excited about. I'm trying to be realistic about how many books I'm going to be reading, because I don't really like bringing physical books with me on trips. Normally I bring like 1 or 2, but I mostly read off my Kindle, my e-reader when I'm gone. So I think we still could potentially pick 7 or 8, but if we get to number 6 and they're all looking a little bit thicker, we might kind of call it quits there. We'll see where it leads us. Also, in a very rare turn of events, you guys will see, normally my fantasy shelf is packed to the brim. It's looking a little empty this time. That's because there's a couple books that I don't have physical copies of yet. Like I want to read book 2 in the Mistborn trilogy. I want to read book 2 in the original Farseer trilogy. I want to read the Atlas Complex, but I don't have it out in paperback yet, so I haven't bought it. There's a couple that I do want to read, but I don't have physical copies of. So I could always potentially still pick those 4 prompts, but I don't think I will, because I like to normally pick them off my physical TBR here. Well, thrillers, I do have quite a few romances and kind of like general fictions as well. We have an ARC I received this month. Definitely could be an interesting mix of books. They're already flying out at me, okay. A happy or feel-good book? Do I have any happy books on this cart? Definitely would say pretty much none of these fantasy books would be happy or feel good. Kristen Hannah makes me cry, so take those away. Daisy Hates is toxic AF, take that away. Maybe one of these 2. Funny enough, I don't think I have a single happy or feel good book on this TBR cart, which says something about my reading habits. But so I think we're gonna do Kiss the Sky, the 4th book in the Addicted series, only because like I love this series, I love these characters, and I'm excited to read these, and I think like I will enjoy it. I don't know what the prompt says, but it's the closest thing I have, because apparently I'm not in the mood to be happy this month when I read. I think this series was originally like the Addicted series and then the Calloway Sisters series. This is technically the 1st book in the Calloway Sisters series, but the 4th book in the new now overall Addicted series. And this one follows Rose and Connor, which I'm really excited to read, and so we're gonna do this one. Okay, prompt 2. Blue on the cover, as I just picked a book that had blue on the cover. That works. Pretty much just all the fantasy books I have, because I don't think this one has, no, I wouldn't say it's like blue enough to count, so. I have quite a few, pretty much this whole stack here, actually even more than that. Pretty much almost every book in this bottom row could do it. In 5 Years has blue writing, and I keep saying I need to read In 5 Years, but I just keep avoiding it like the actual plague. That'd be good to read though, because it is very short. Actually, Palm Street doesn't have much blue on it, just like the spine had a little bit, so I'm not gonna do that one. Daisy Hates. Be a good choice. Swift River. That comes out June, so I'd like to have it read soon, so this could definitely be an option. I got this as an ARC from Simon & Schuster. Then we have Night Road and Winter Garden by Kristen Hannah. I've heard amazing things about this one. Haven't heard like as much about this one, but if it's Kristen Hannah, I'm gonna love it. So I think I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna do Daisy Hates. Yeah, because no, I remember going to parks in April, and while I found it incredibly frustrating, it was super bingeable and easy to get through. I think I rated it 4 stars overall, and so I'm gonna continue with the rest of the series. I've heard it gets better as it goes along. And I've heard you're either a Magnolia or a Daisy girl, so I'm gonna see which one I am personally. 2 like romance picks. Let's see what else we can get. Red on the cover. We're really going for the colors this month. Okay, at first glance, there's some red on the reappearance of Rachel Price. Oh, there's a couple red houses on it. This is true. I'm not sure that really counts. Or, ooh, vengeful. Okay, it seems my options are Children of Fallen Gods, because she's wearing red, Vengeful, or the reappearance of Rachel Price. Okay, I'm really tempted by Vengeful, but I'm also trying to think strategically this month. And like I said, I am away for 10 days. And so if I'm gonna pick up a thick fantasy, if I choose Children of Fallen Gods, that's available on Kindle Unlimited. and I can like read that like on the plane or while I'm away. So I think I'm gonna be smart and pick Children of Fallen Gods. Also, I really want to keep going back to the series. I don't know why it keeps getting kind of like passed up compared to other books, but this is book 2 in the Daughter of No Worlds trilogy. Okay, pick 4. At least we have a fantasy now and 2 romances. I would love to have like a thriller or something on here too this month. A historical fiction. I paused. I'm not sure if I have any historical fiction because I swear I got this the other month. I don't think I had any that matched it. But this one, I think, is an historical fiction. It's set in the summer of 1987 in Swift River. Pondered slightly, and I think I'm going to do Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. It's been like, truthfully now, a couple months since I read a Kristen Hanna book. My last Kristen Hanna book was The Women. I feel like that was in February. So I didn't read one for March or April. And this one is a epic love story set in World War II Russia. So that could be very, very interesting. I love reading about that time period. Also, just like this is like an absolute like steal for me. I found this. I was gonna buy this book for full price, and then I found it on Facebook Marketplace in my area for $5. And all it has to it is like there is a crease in the spine. Normally I don't crease my spines, but that's a very minor loss to save like $20 on buying the book full price. So we're gonna go with this one. Okay, we're getting range so far. Now I just have a thriller or something to go in here. Pick 5 is a book that starts with the. I already think I know what I want to do. Okay, so for the, I could do The Burning God, which is not happening. I'm not mentally ready for that yet. There's the only option is one that I want to read, and that is the reappearance of Rachel Price. The A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series I thought was like really fun and really well done. I loved the last book. I did read 5 Survive as well, and I felt like maybe like the lead up for that one wasn't as strong as the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. However, I really love the ending of that book and how she kind of pieced it all together. I think she's like so smart when it comes to her plot twists. And this is her new book that just came out, and actually I hadn't bought this yet because typically I refuse to buy hardcovers, if you guys don't know me. But I actually just got to meet up with Haley yesterday, one of my mutuals off TikTok, and she was one of the people who, I guess if you got this on Book of the Month this month, they had some that had like issues with printing where you're missing a page. So she got sent an extra of this, even though hers wasn't originally affected. So she gave it to me, and now I get to read it, and I'm really excited. So we're gonna go with this one. Diverse, I'm very happy. Romance, historical fiction, fantasy, and like a thriller. This is great. Everything else I would love to read, to be honest. Let's see. But I feel like I could maybe do a little bit more than 6, because I don't think this is gonna be the last one. We'll see. A book I bought uninfluenced. I feel like for this one, I could either do In 5 Years by Rika Searle, because I first bought this book like before I was even on Book Talk. I think like almost 3 or 4 years ago now. To be honest, I've had it for so long and I haven't read it yet. I think it was like one of those ones where I was in the bookshelf. Oh, maybe I did hear something about this book. I don't know. One I could definitely do is She Who Became the Sun, because this was just, I was mishing around Indigo and I was like, this looks cute. I think actually what happened was I saw the second book, He Who Drowned the World, which I also have over there. And I looked at that and I wanted to read that one, so I had to pick up the first one, you know? So I think I'm gonna do this one for a book I bought uninfluenced. I'm really freaking out right now because I swear last night I put a book on the shelf and it's not here. So I'm gonna go grab it because I need the second book in the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare on this because I need to read that. I'm not mad because I wouldn't have worked with any of the prompts so far, I guess, except for blue on the cover, but I would love to read Lord of Shadows this month, so we'll see. You're probably like, Angel, you said you didn't want to read many books or many thick books. I know this is like how many pages is this book? Probably terrifying, like 700 pages, but I'm gonna read this one, so it's going in the cart. Okay, try to dig in here. Pick 7. I'm gonna do this one. Person on the cover. Okay, so I'm gonna go through Lord of Shadows. This is exciting. Person on the cover. Just want to make sure I look at all of them. This one has a face. Not sure if that counts. Butcher and Blackbird have the silhouette of 2 people on it, and I really do want to read this one. Vengeful has a person. Burning God has a person. Or Lord of Shadows has a person. Did I just totally manifest that by going to grab that off the shelf now? Imagine if I hadn't grabbed it, I would have been really sad then. Yes, this is a thickie, but I've been finding with my Libby, I'm pretty sure I have the audiobook and the ebook out of this currently, so I'm wanting to read it. So I feel like if I have it on ebook and audiobook, I definitely can get through this a lot faster, and it won't be just like reading a 700-page book. So we're gonna do it. Friends, this is where I'm torn. I have 7 books, and a couple of them are quite thick. and like thicker fantasies, but I feel like I need to pick one more. I shouldn't, but we'll do it. A 3-word title. The Burning God, In 5 Years, or Butcher and Blackbird. Does this count? Butcher and Blackbird, does that count as 3 words? I think it does. Because when you say it, you say Butcher and Blackbird, 3 words. And I'm not ready to read The Burning God yet, and I'm still avoiding In 5 Years Like the Plague. So, I think I'm gonna say this is a 3-word title. Because it is, it just doesn't look like it. Yeah, and also I think the second book comes out in June. So if I read this in May, I'm all set to read the second book when it comes out in June. So I'm gonna do this one. All right, friends, that's a very ambitious TBR, especially considering I'm going away, but let's go over everything I chose again. For a happier feel-good book, which is not necessarily the case, but I'm happy to be reading it, is Kiss the Sky by Kristen Becker-Ritchie. For a book with blue on the cover, I chose Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. For a book with red on the cover, I chose Children of Fallen Gods because of her outfit. For a historical fiction, I chose Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. For a book I bought uninfluenced, I chose She Who Became the Sun. A book that starts with the, I chose The Reappearance of Rachel Price. For a person on the cover, I chose Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. For a 3-word title, I chose Butcher and Blackbird. All right, friends, I'm so excited with the stack. I feel like it's so diverse. I have a lot of different options. Like I said, I probably should have gone a little bit lighter considering I'm going on vacation this month. But I'm really excited for all of these, so I feel like because I really want to read them, I'll be excited to get through them and excited to keep picking them up. If there's any of these you'd like to see specific reading vlogs for, let me know. I'd be more than happy to make some. That's it for today's video. I'm also on Book Talk over at Angel's Book Corner, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!